Bella a tutti ragazzi e bentornati nel mio canale. Siamo qui oggi con Syberia 3, una nuova serie che farò e porterò come let's play nel mio canale. Allora, Syberia è un gioco che è uscito nel 2002 e nel 2004 con i due titoli iniziali, appunto Syberia e Syberia 2, e poi è stato a lungo tempo diciamo fermato per poi essere ripreso nel 2017 con Syberia 3, finalmente. Che bello. Allora, questo gioco è anche questo un'avventura grafica, però è un'avventura grafica punta e clicca, diciamola così. Originariamente il gioco veniva utilizzato solo col mouse, però adesso siamo passati alla versione, diciamo, anche con controller. Vediamo come si comporterà e se vi piacerà. Bene, direi, lasciamo tutto così com'è. La traduzione in italiano solo nei sottotitoli, purtroppo non è stato doppiato in italiano, peccato, perché gli altri due erano così. Ci sono anche delle petizioni per farlo tradurre in italiano, però non credo che arrivi mai a compimento questa cosa. Vabbè, comunque, spero che il video vi piaccia. Iniziamo la nostra nuova avventura. Conserviamo difficoltà che ho scelto io. Eccoci in game. Caricamento interminabile ragazzi, purtroppo è la prima volta che lo avvio, probabilmente quello difetto. Che animali strani. Sono scegliere un po' più magri, questi qui rotolano giù. Povera Kate.
Three months ago, nomads found her dying in northern Siberia. Walker, Kate Walker, born in New York in the United States. She had an American passport on her. She showed up at the clinic last week. She's recovering. She's fine.
You're certain, Olga Efimova? You have to keep her there until we arrive.
I will do what it takes. You can count on me, Colonel.
Buongiorno. Parto subito che non ho mai giocato questa nuova versione di Syberia 3, quindi vediamo un po' come sono i comandi eccetera. Non ho proprio idea.
Oh, my head.
Hello, Kate Walker.
Dovrò rispondergli.
Hello.
My name is Kirk, Kate Walker. Kirk of the Yukol tribe. Do you remember the Yukols?
Where
Sinceramente,
are we? My memory's all mixed up. There was a terrible blizzard with snow and ice, and then nothing.
We are in the clinic of Dr. Zamyatin, in the town of Valsambor.
How did I end up here?
We Yukols migrate with our snow ostriches to the sacred lands.
struzzi delle neve,
It's a
cosa
long
sono?
journey. A very special journey. 1 month ago, we found you dying on a riverbank there in the north. We took you in and our shaman cared for you. Afterwards, we continued our journey. And today, we are both here to finish getting better.
Grazie.
You lost a leg.
It was an accident, you know. Some people don't like nomads like us. But don't worry about me. Dr. Zamiatine asked a master craftsman from Velsambor to make me a new leg, and he's going to put it on me when it's ready. It will be like a brand new leg.
Mia gamba tutta nuova.
Why are you tied to that bed?
That was the decision of Madame Olga, Dr. Zamiatine's assistant. She says I'm too restless, and it's the only way to make sure I get better. Apparently, it's going to take a long time to make my artificial leg. And in the meantime, my people are without a guide and are waiting for me, with the herd, so we can continue.
Direi, boh, la migrazione.
Why do the Yukals make the journey?
My people live in symbiosis with the great snow ostriches, Kate Walker. Their wool protects us from the cold, their excrement feeds our crops, and their meat feeds us. They are also our mounts and beasts of burden, so we must follow them wherever they go.
And do they migrate because of the weather?
No, Kate Walker. They go to the sacred lands to reproduce. It is an event that only occurs a few times per century. For the Yukals, it is rare to be able to boast of having participated in more than 3 migrations during one's lifetime.
Wow.
The Yukals I've met didn't speak my language anywhere near as well as you. I'm very impressed.
From time to time, missionaries and merchants came through our village. I learned very quickly, Kate Walker. It's important if I am to guide my people.
I don't mean to be rude, Kirk, but aren't you a bit young for that?
The spirits do not take age into account when they choose a chief for the Yukals. And the spirits are very wise. They do not make mistakes when they choose the one who will guide our people on the sacred migration.
If you don't mind my asking, about your leg, what exactly happened to you?
Soldiers bombed the route we were taking with our caravan. For no reason. Just to frighten us and force us to turn back. I was a bit too close to the explosion. A piece of rock. That's it.
You mean the authorities did it on purpose? But why?
They think that the snow ostrich migration has no place in today's world, and that my tribe should settle down once and for all. But we will never do that, Kate Walker. That would mean defying the spirits. And the Yukals fear the spirits far more than the soldiers.
Well, Kirk, I'm delighted to have made your acquaintance. I guess I have to go tell the staff that I'm awake, I feel fine, and I have no intention of hanging around here.
Of course, Kate Walker. I'm sure someone will be in the yard. Maybe even Madame Olga.
Ok ragazzi, siamo in game. Finalmente posso muovermi per conto mio e non fare punta e clicca. Vediamo cosa c'è qua.
What?
Ovviamente.
Hello? Is anybody there?
I don't think anybody heard you, Kate Walker. Try using the call button that's located next to the door.
Campanellino accanto alla porta. Direi che devi toccare il campanello.
Nothing. It doesn't work, Kirk.
I think I saw some of the staff using it the other day. Take a good look at the mechanism, Kate Walker. Maybe you can find a way to get it working again.
Ok, che bel modo. Col giallo. Ma che colori, perfetto. Bella come
This
cosa.
diagram shows how to turn the call button on, but I can't do anything until I can get at the internal mechanism.
search the room. I'm sure you'll be able to find something you can use to open it up with.
Ah, nella stanza, dove c'è? Ah, allora direi, vabbè.
That should do the trick quite nicely. Now try to use it to see if you can repair the call button.
The call button. Allora direi verde per guardarlo. Giriamoci. Blu per aprirlo. E diciamo che voglio il coltello. Ma che bella cosa. Sì. Non sono girato? In teoria l'avevi svitato? Ah, ecco. Ma dai, bellissimo.
Right. Let's see if I can repair the mechanism.
Ah, beh.
If you're not sure, maybe the diagram you saw earlier might help.
Credo che quel filo blu vada collegato. Lì, esatto. Giù. Ok. È difficile da capire all'inizio, però vediamo se funziona. Direi di sì.
Finally. Right. Now I just have to find a supervisor.
Well done, Kate Walker. I'm going to have a bit of a rest now. Please try to come back and say goodbye to me before you go.
Wow, che posto. Ah, giriamo un po' e vediamo cosa c'è. Scusate, guardiamo qui.
Wow.
Ah, tipo un video che mostra tutta la fontana. È completamente cambiato il meccanismo di gioco, effettivamente mi torna più difficile. Allora, vediamo cosa c'è attorno a noi. No, quello lì, no, ritornare dentro adesso no. Può accelerare la velocità? Sì, direi di sì.
Someone should have a word with the maintenance department.
Oh, meno male perché sennò tutti con la marea. Ok, parliamo con...
So you're finally awake. Has Dr. Olga been informed? Well,
Get your bearings. I understood that you'd be staying with us for a little while yet.
In teoria bisogna cercare di dare la dottoressa Olga. Niente di buono.
Ah, you're finally awake, number 10.
Numero 10?
What can I do for you?
Beh,
Well, it seems to me that I'm cured. And now I'd like to be on my way.
Given your condition, that would seem somewhat premature and perhaps even unreasonable, number 10.
I am not a number. My name is Kate Walker. I would appreciate it if you would call me by my name, Doctor.
There's a perfect example. That aggression boiling up within you. I'm afraid that it may be a significant traumatic after effect.
So you're refusing to let me leave?
Oh, no, of course not, miss. I have no intention of abusing any of the prerogatives of my position. Nonetheless, first you must submit to a series of tests that are designed to demonstrate that you have fully recovered. You understand. Please, sit down.
On that?
Yes, yes, don't be afraid.
What the?
Don't worry about these restraints. Merely a simple formality that's part of the protocol that Dr. Olga, our supervisor, has implemented. Right. I do believe that we can begin. Now, be so kind as to state your first and last names, age, and place of birth, please.
Beh, gli rispondo.
My name is Kate Walker. I was born in New York, and I'll be 30 this year.
Good, miss. Up until now, my device would seem to corroborate what you say.
You're using a lie detector?
It's procedure. Please stop worrying and talk to me instead of your friends and family. Are you on good terms with them?
No, I cut off with them. I haven't had any news from my mother for weeks.
Peccato che è piccolino.
And Dan, my fiancé, left me for my best friend Olivia.
Non si riesce a leggere quello che c'è scritto
You seem
sui
to be
mani
basking in this
sullo
chaos and
schermo.
anarchy, Miss Walker. Is this inclination for disorder connected to this Hans Vorarlberg and Oscar? You spoke about them at length while you were delirious. I'm beginning...
Oscar was a kind of automaton, very special, very sophisticated. You know, sometimes it was as
Diciamo
if
la
he was
verità che
almost
magari mi
alive.
aiuta a
He was
uscire di
designed by
questo
Hans
postaccio.
Vorarlberg. Hans was a genius, the last of a long dynasty of precision machinery manufacturers. We went on a very long journey together. Then we landed on a small island in the sea called Syberia. Hans knew that there was still a herd of mammoths there that had survived from prehistory. Hans was obsessed by mammoths.
Mammoths? Imagine that.
It's a strange story, I admit, but I assure you it's the truth, Doctor.
To be honest, what I'm interested in, Miss Walker, is that during your travels you were in contact with the Yukon people, the nomads who brought you here to Velsenbor. In your opinion, what should we fear from such a primitive tribe of savages who understand neither law nor border, refusing civilization and settlement?
I think, Doctor, that the Yukols live in harmony with nature, time, and space. They have no real reason to change the way they live.
Now that is an example of typical American idealism. Maybe you should go back to New York right away. I'm sure your brilliant ideas will be justly appreciated there.
I don't intend on going back. Not now. Later. And maybe never.
So you intend to continue your journey through our country. A hazard.
Ragazzi, ho dovuto purtroppo passare la grafica dei dettagli per cercare di rendere il gameplay più fluido possibile.
That's not for you to decide, Doctor. For the rest, I think I've demonstrated throughout this interview that I present no psychological after effects from my injuries. I would therefore like you to authorize my release now.
Of course, of course. Do calm down, Miss Walker.
I'm sorry, but I'm not used to being interrogated like this.
Some years ago, I would have interrogated you in a very different manner, Miss Walker. I grant that I may still feel some nostalgia for the good old traditional methods. You're one of the very last representatives of a world that is fast disappearing, Miss Walker. A disordered world that no one will miss. This key is much like you, unstructured and uncontrollable. If you're able to find a way to use it to leave this floor, then you shall have proved that you are permanently cured.
I would like to get my things back before I leave.
You will find them there.
Ok, andiamo a prendere le nostre attrezzature e poi concludiamo qui la prima parte di gameplay. Ah beh, tiriamolo indietro. Wow, bello, fatto così, bellissimo. Vabbè, questo lo prendo.
Turn around.
Anche di più si volti, per favore. Perfetto, Kate. Siamo pronti per il viaggio. Forse. Visualizza gli oggetti. Così. Cosa come devo fare? Devo schiacciare in teoria. Ah, con almeno. Bene ragazzi, niente da dire, ci salutiamo qui. Questo è stato il primo episodio di Syberia 3, spero che vi piaccia e vi porterò subito adesso un nuovo gameplay che farò. E niente da dire ragazzi, mettete un like o un commento se la serie vi piace e se volete altri appunto gameplay su di essa. Alla prossima, grazie mille, ciao ciao!